Welcome to the Ruben Tuesday. My name is Ruben and this is my review for Netflix original anime series Ultraman. So Netflix's new series dropped this morning and I've watched all 13 episodes. They're about 25 minutes long. But first let me tell you what it's about. It's Netflix's synopsis for Ultraman. Once there was a giant of light that defended world peace from the threat of giant monsters and alien invasions. His name was Ultraman. Time has now passed since he's completed his mission, in which he bonded with scientific investigation team member Shinjiro Hayata and departed Earth. During this time, humanity welcomed an age of prosperity, but it was no more than just an illusion of peace. Now when the world once again needs the power of a giant of light, a new hero emerges who has inherited the genetic factor of light. So I love anime. As you can see, I'm wearing my Naruto, or maybe you can't see, but I'm wearing my Naruto anime hoodie. I love stuff like Akira, Ninja Scroll. So when I came to the UK, it was kind of when I was invested into anime. I was shown a whole bunch of anime, probably some that I shouldn't have seen. But my world never really revolved around the original Ultraman. So going into this anime, I knew nothing except that there was a previous hype for that there was a lot of love for the original. And I already seen some kind of murmurings of people not enjoying the new look of this anime. And I have to say, it did take me one episode to get over the style of how this looked, because the last time I really enjoyed a kind of shell-shaded CGI looking anime was back when Spider-Man did their kind of version, and I love that one, the Amazing Spider-Man. It looked fantastic, it had a great story, and so I was a little bit worried going into this after the first episode whether I would be able to invest myself in this anime, because I wasn't sure about the anime style. I have to say though, by the end of the episode 1, I was invested because of the way it looked. When they do action sequences in this Ultraman, it's not that you can't see it, you can, they slow it down, the action is spectacular. And I have to say, in every episode there is an action sequence that makes you go, whoa, that was pretty cool. I love the use of color and light and every action sequences that they break up. There's never a moment like I have in some of the Transformers movies where you can't see what's going on. So I so love that kind of the action set pieces. And this is part of the reason why I love anime so much, is because you can't do in live action films or TV series what you can do in anime. Plus, if you've got a good story, then you've just got something really great. And I have to say, I really enjoyed the storyline for this Ultraman. I couldn't see where it was going. Every time I guessed what was happening, something else would happen. So this kid is born with the kind of Ultraman gene and he doesn't know what to do with it, and there's this kind of coming of age story as well. It's also a kind of Lois and Clark storyline where he has this alter ego, say Lois and Clark. It's also a Clark Kent and Superman kind of alter ego storyline going on, where he has to tackle with who he is, messing around with his daily school life, with his hero life, and trying to balance the act of whether he even wants to be Ultraman. On the other scale of this, you've got other members of this force protecting Earth, and it's kind of like a Men in Black moment. I really enjoyed it when they went into the kind of storyline bit of where there are more than just humans on the planet. We're involving kind of the alien species, and when you get to see that, I thought this series really worked well, because they're delving with multiple alien cultures and creations and creatures, and it made for a definitely kind of reminded me of moments in the Men in Black series, where the animation series, where you have this team that need to protect Earth from the stuff that goes bump in the night, well, the aliens that go bump in the night. And I really enjoyed this aspect of the storyline. And just when, like I said, when I thought I knew where it was going, it showed me something else. And I have to say, the fruition of the entire series in the storyline, the writing, the dialogue, by the time you get to the ending, I felt really satisfied with what it gave me, especially in that last episode. I was like, yeah, I was really rooting for the characters because I was so invested. They broke up the episodes in storyline and action sequences, but they give time to the characters, so they give the backstory, and a little bit in each episode you get a bit of backstory from the characters that I don't really want to go into because I might give too much of a spoiler away, but just want to say that they have given time to the characters. So if you can get past the type of animation that they've given to make this series, then I think you will thoroughly be invested, because it looks Really good, and I love the way, like I said already, how they've dealt with the action in this, but they've given time to the story. So by the time you do get to the end, and it's a massive big set piece of action sequences, and the action itself looks spectacular. Really love the bright colors they used. I'm like a little child when I watch the series, like, oh, shiny colors, look, explosions! But I really had a good time watching this. I really can't fault this animation much in any way. There is a part of me that would have liked perhaps to see the animation in a different style, but because I don't have that reference for what the original animation looked like, I kind of go into it with fresh eyes. And I have to say, if you are a fan of Ultraman, I don't know if that will affect your viewing for this, but coming at it with fresh eyes and just enjoying the story and the animation style and the characters within, I have to say they've done a really good job. I was thoroughly entertained by this, and so for that reason I'm going to give Ultraman an A. Thanks for watching this review. We've got more coming out this week. I've got a preview for Our Planet, the first episode, dropping before it releases on Friday, and Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and probably a couple of others, so stay tuned with us. Thanks as always for supporting my channel. Thank you so much for commenting in the comments below. It's kind of your place to go wild and let me know what you thought about this anime, whether you'll be watching it or whether you're just like really pissed off with it because of what they've done with it. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. I didn't mind it. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. I'm eager to chat there with you. But most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.